I really don't know why I'm this. Been sick since Christmas, but this time it's severe. I have a hard cough. Oh my god. I don't have a smell. I can smell anything. I don't taste anything too. I was thinking this is COVID. I had my vaccine 1 and 2, but I don't get booster. I don't know what's going on with me. Hi, I'm really sick. I really don't feel good. I always tell myself I'm strong. I always tell myself I'm fit enough for everything. But maybe I'm wrong because I don't know if I can afford this. I really don't know. I'm so sick. I don't want to go to the doctor, you know. If I go to the hospital, they will test me with COVID. And then from there, I don't know the exact result. Actually, they will just tell me you are positive in COVID. And from that time, they will inject me some medicines that maybe my body cannot resist. No, and I'm afraid of that. I'm really afraid. Those things other people did not survive during their hospitalization when the doctor told them they are positive of COVID. Then they don't they don't have any choice but to, you know, to obey and to submit to the doctors because that is their examination. They told you are positive, so I don't want to go to the hospital. I may die. At least um, when I die, it's fair for me because it's I die naturally, not because I was injected with something that my body cannot resist. Uh, it's my body that is questionable, but at the moment, I may not resist the injections. I may not resist uh, what they are going to let me take. But I hope I'm gonna be okay. I've been okay few days, but I wonder why I had the same, and this is worse, more than worse than the first time this Christmas. I hope I can resist. I would be 2 years tomorrow. 7, 8, 9, and 10. No, on the 10th of January, I had my 2-year-old operation from the time had been admitted and subjected for operation. So uh, by the 10th of January, it will be 2 years. Same time, it's 2 years of my grandson. When my grandson is born in the same hospital, uh, he was born 10th of January, um, 12 o'clock midnight. I think uh, I I was delivered to operation 3 p.m. Yeah, I remember it. It was 3 p.m. on the 10th of January. I was admitted in the hospital January 4. So I undergo isolation first to test if I am positive for COVID. And then after 3 days of isolation, went back to my room. And then I was given a good treatment in the hospital. Um, they took me out of the many, in one room. I think we are 12 or 10. So uh, my daughter's classmate was in that hospital, so she requested me to go to the private room of no fees. So I have there, I am alone in the room. And then that was until my operation schedule. uh, I think before I was operated, we were transferred into the other room because the one I'm using is for the chemotherapy of all the cancer patients who's undergoing dialysis. So that time the room will be used uh, of the scheduled patients of the hospital. So I was again transferred to another semi-private room, um, and there I stay for about, oh my God, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I stayed to the last room I have for 6 days before I went out. That's okay, but it was really life fighting moment. 3 days after my operation, uh, I was advised to go out because there are the hospital has plenty of COVID patients. So the doctor told me that I have to stay at home for my recovery. But I really can't get up. You know, I cannot get up for me to sit down, to walk, to walk. Everybody here is coughing anyway, but I am the severe. I got my severe. So that's it. Was given a second chance life from the moment I got my operation, and that was really terrible. I got my, you know, uh, my vital stats breaks down. Uh, it flattened to 0, 0, and they tried to uh, bring me back to normal. So from 3 p.m. Uh, I I I went out of the operation 10 p.m. night. So it took me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 hours in the operation room, including my observation. The doctor told me it isn't a normal way for them because one patient they operated, it only took for them to stay in the recovery of operation 30 minutes, or the longest is 1 hour. But me, it took me 6 hours before leaving the operation room because I was in critical. So this is my second life. I am 2 year old at the moment, too young in life. But I am going 58 by August this year. So I'm 58. 2 years more for me to be 60. So that's it. I hope I can still be living and um, I still can see my children growing old and my grandchildren too. I need some rest and um, this is really severe. My family last year under, that's my son coughing too, but they are not severe like me. So this is it for now. I think I need a rest. Good morning, and I have you know, I have a crumpy. What's that? It's like an earthquake voice. This isn't normal. No, it's not really normal. I'm getting worse every day. To think that uh, it started actually October, November, December, and now it's January. I know this is not normal, but I have to fight for it. No matter what, I will fight for it because I still want to see my children and my grandchildren. So that's the most important one, to live in this world, having your children, seeing your grandchildren growing. That's all I want. I hope I still can recover. I really don't tell my children what's going on with me. All they know, I am just coughing. But actually, I don't have a smell, I don't have a taste. Even the water, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to smell. I'm trying to smell the hardest odor, but I cannot smell.